Hello everyone. Today I'm going to make a DECEIT video, and it's going to be about the different objectives or tasks, if you want to call them, that they are in DECEIT. So this is going to be a detailed video about every single task and how to do them. First of all, what you need to know about the C2 is that there are different items you can collect from the peddler shop, right? You have the pistol, you have the clipboard, you have the teleports, you have the muzzle, you have the tablet, you have bandages, you have different items which you can collect if you do the task and you gain souls. Also, what you need to know is once you have the 45 souls, you can get a golden key, which is the only way to escape, to make the innocents escape, right? Is to open that end door for to escape, basically. So there is a total of 45 souls that you need to do. There is 45 souls that you need to collect with all the innocents, and once you collect them, you can get the golden key from the peddler, and then you can escape. That's the basic things, right? Once you get also souls, you can buy items, right? So you can only buy 5 items. So the more tasks you make and the more efficient you are, the more you're going to help your team and the more things you can buy to your own survivance. First of all, I'm going to start with the easy tasks, which are, for example, the radio. The radio, it's very easy. You are going to try to turn it to the left or to the right until you have a slight greenish uh, thing here, and then you have the soul collected. So simply you go to the left or to the right, and when you see the greenish color, then you know you are going in the right direction. Then we have, as for another objective, the safe. The safe is something very easy to do. You need to go to the left or to the right side until the click, you hear the clicking sound or the 3 green lights, and then you have the objective done. So it's a very easy and fast objective to do. As for the next objective, you need to correct the time. So what you need to do, it's very simple. You need to check on the big clock and see the time, right? And then you need to simply correct it on the other small clock. So you need to do the time here. So it's very fast and very easy to do. And yeah, it's a quick objective you can do to get souls. Now, as for another objective, you have the chessboard. If you are a non-chess player, this might seem very hard to do, but actually it's very easy. Usually, there is the pieces you need to move to win or on this task are the rook, the queen, or the bishop. So you simply need to move in front of in this case, the white king, because you are the black pieces. So simply you move the rook against the white king, and here you move the queen against next to black the black king. Then there is another task which you need to save the poor old man, and you need to save him, right, so he doesn't die. So you need to do a prescription. So in this case, I need to do 3 of the round ones and 2 of the large pills, right? So you just simply grab the 3 of them, and then you simply get 2 of the large ones, and you do the objective successfully. Then there is the cables one, which is another objective, and you just simply need to connect the red piece with the red piece, the green with the green, the yellow with the yellow, and the blue with the blue, by moving W and S, and then clicking on space when you are ready to connect them. I understand now. So space. So you do like this, down, and then you do space. So it's very simple to do. It's just straightforward, right? Then there is the pair objective. You need to find 2 pairs and connect them together. So in this case, you simply try to see the pairs that are similar to each other, and it's just simply a card game, right? This might be a bit more time consuming than the other objectives, so you might need to do this not when you're getting chased by the terrors, right? You don't want to get killed. So yeah, in this case, I just and I get a soul from it, right? Then you have the objectives which are to turn down, for example, in this case, the sinks. Uh, you go here and you turn them off. You click a few times, and then you get the soul, right? Then you have also another of the objectives, which is to flush the toilets. So it's very simple. It's very simple. You need to flush the toilets until there is no more shit on the toilet, and then you get a soul. Then you have the three variants of the cell phone. This is not complicated because the answers are all the same. But if you, as you can hear here, they ask how many urinals are on the toilets, right? So when he says urinals, the question is going to be every time six urinals. Then he's going to ask also another one. How many corpses are in the morgue, which is always four. I just gambled that, and I think and then for it. He's going to ask how many wash machines are in the room, and it's always 9. It's always 9. So that's another objective. Then we have the puzzles with the photos. You need to reorder the photos to the correct position. It's also a bit time consuming, but it's very easily because there are only 3 photos. This is one of them. You simply reorder the photos to the correct position and you get a soul. Then if I'm not mistaken, there is one more, which is this one, which is a bit more creepy, but you just need to reorder that. And yeah, that's another one. Then you have one which is collect a toy and put it on this painting, which you also get a soul from that.
Okay.
Then here it's one which is a bit more difficult and time consuming, which is killing the cockroaches on the floor. It's better to use the Q button to look to the white aura which the cockroaches have, so you can simply just run through them and step on them. So that's a bit more easy to do if you're using that ability. And then once you finish that, you get the soul, right? Here you can see. Then you get the soul, which is one more. Also, what you can do as infected is to break the generator. That's going to prevent the innocents to do some task and maybe to also watch the cameras and use the motion sensors, and that's going to hurt them a lot in terms of time, right? So this is a very important thing to do as infected. It's to break the generator, of course, sabotaging it without getting caught. And for the innocent, it's not an objective itself, but the way to repair it, it's simply to just repair it on the 3 sides, which are right here, and this is going to help you a lot in terms of making more souls and also coating the infected, right? So you can repair it as you see here 3 times, 1 on each side. You can also repair it at the same time with other innocents, so it's way faster. And yeah, this is another not objective but another important thing to do in the situ. Then we go to the double objectives because there are 2 double objectives. One are the showers, which you need to do it with someone else at the same time to get a soul. You need to time it correctly, and then you get the soul. And there is also one which I did not manage to do or to find, which is to open a cell and to try to save one of the innocents. That also you need to do it with a friend of yours or an innocent, right? Then, as you can see here, as like I said before, you can buy a lot of items, and one of the double objectives, which is the one left, is the scanner, right? To get the scanner, you simply need to buy this item, which is going to give you 3 numbers for the scanner. To get the scanner, you need the help of multiple innocents to get this pin number, so they can help you in knowing the scanner number, right? Because it's not only 3 numbers, it's way more than that. So in this case, he has 923. So he can see here on the scanner number, which are already some numbers inside. So you can use yours and then use others to have this scanner machine, right? Which how it works, I'm going to show you in the next clip. Once you put all the pin required, you need to get some the whoever you think it's infected, or whoever wants to jump in the machine, laying down. So for example, in this case,
press E.
they got back on the machine, and once you scan and it says infected, as you see here, you know he's infected, right? They can also say innocent, and he's innocent, but in this case he's infected. So I hope all the objectives are clear. If you have any questions, just make sure to leave them on the description. I think that covers I think every objective on the DECEIT, at least for now. That might change on the future. We know this is a beta gameplay, so it's not the true tasks we're going to get when the game releases, but this is going to give you a preview of the tasks. The tasks are very easy. They're always most likely the same. There are some variants to it, but they're most likely the same, and it's just a bit time consuming to do them. So maybe you are going to do the task and the infected are going to drink, so you need to check on it, right? And of course, if someone does not do any tasks, they might be infected. So that may be another assumption you can do if someone is not making a task. So yeah, I hope you guys like the video, and see you on the next one.